Hello everyone and welcome. So today I will be making chicken shawarma and I will show you guys all the steps to it. It's really simple and easy to make. So here I have about 2.5 to 3 chicken breasts, which I have just gone ahead and sliced like this, and just roughly, just making it long. And then what I have here is 1 lemon. I'll be using half the juice. And I also have here for you guys 3 garlic and the same amount of ginger that I have just roughly chopped ahead to go ahead and add in my chicken. And what I'm gonna do is just half the lemon. I'm going to use half of the lemon now to put inside the chicken, and the other half I'm gonna leave aside here with the veggies for the salad mix, which I'll be making to mix with the chicken. And so what I'll do here is just take my ginger and garlic, which I've grinded up just roughly with the knife, and then what I like to use to take out the juice for the lemon is right here, just a big spoon, and we're just gonna go like this, take out all the juice. This is the easiest way to do it because the spoon is big. And once we think that it's all done, then we're gonna go ahead and add our spices. And I'm not going to add too many spices, I'll show you guys. And if you can take out the lemon pulp and put it in here as well, that'll be really good too, to help tenderize. And so guys, we are taking out the lemon juice. The next thing that I'm gonna take is half a tablespoon of paprika, or to a tablespoon depending on how spicy you like it. And then I have here a mixture of oregano, bay leaf, turmeric, and I'm just adding here to help give it some flavor. So again, I usually add 1 tablespoon, big like this, but if you don't like it too spicy, you could add less. This is just some salt with some garlic. I'm just gonna add a little less because I already added garlic. And then what I'm going to do is add just a bit of turmeric to help give it some color. And then lastly, just adding half a tablespoon of salt. And then what you can do is mix it with your hand, which will be easier. Just mixing everything together. And I'm gonna let this rest in the fridge for as long as possible. 30 minutes is the like the least time that you should let it sit together. But the longer you let it marinate with all these spices, the tastier and more delicious it's gonna be. So just mixing it like this, and then I'm gonna cover it with a clear plastic and leave it in the fridge for at least 4 hours. But if you don't have that much time, even 30 minutes will do, just to give it time to marinate with everything. And so guys, now I'm just gonna cover the top like this. Just make sure that it's airtight so that no air gets in. Put this in the fridge. And now I'll show you guys how to make the yogurt sauce ahead of time that we're gonna be using on the pita bread. So just mixing it like this. This is my own homemade yogurt, and here I have 1.5 garlics, which I have chopped roughly, that I'm gonna add in here, and then mixing it. And then the next thing that I'll do is go ahead and add my dried mint, oregano, bay leaf mixture, just half a tablespoon, and this will give it that really nice aroma. Just mixing it like this. And I just like to get these things ready ahead of time so that when I'm ready to eat, I don't have to be making anything. And what I'll be doing is adding like half a tablespoon of salt. Just mix. Okay, so this is done and ready, and that's what it looks like. I'm just gonna cover it up, and then this is going to go in the fridge as well. And I want to show you guys the veggies that I have prepared, which is just 1 tomato, half a cucumber, large cucumber, parsley. I have here some green onions, and here is my half a lemon. I'm not going to squeeze this right now because it's going to take out all the water from the veggies. And also what I have resting here is my onion, which I have washed and chopped and let sit in the water for about 10 minutes, and I'm just letting the water drain. And this is also going to go with my veggies, along with some spinach if you have, or some lettuce, which I'll show you guys later on. So right now, this is all you need to get your own homemade chicken shawarma, and I'll see you guys when I'm ready to cook it. Everyone, so now the marination process is done. I have let it marinate for 4 hours, but I said the minimum could be 30 minutes and you will be good. And now here I have about 2 tablespoons of oil. You could use olive oil if you like. I just have sunflower seed oil. And so what I'm going to do is just take my chicken and just put it here. And of course you're gonna hear it sizzle, and that's okay. Just spreading it evenly. And we're gonna let this cook for about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how soft and crunchy you like it. And my heat is on 2, so I'm gonna put my heat on 3 right now. And just let the one side cook for about 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna come ahead and switch it after 5 minutes and let the other side cook. So guys, now the one side is done, so I'm just gonna go ahead and flip it like this. And you can make it crispy to how much you like it. You can cook it as much as you like. I like it a bit on the crispy and redder side, but some people like it when it looks white. So at this point, the meat is really up to you how you like to cook it. So now I'm going to put the other side for another 5 minutes. And then we're going to be ready to go ahead and enjoy this yummy, yummy chicken shawarma. And there we go. So I'm going to leave it for another 5 minutes. And then in the last 5 minutes, I'm going to just cover the top because that will help it soften faster as well. Okay guys, so now it's been about 10 minutes. This is the other side. Just going to flip the ones that I think need to be a bit crisped up. And then I'm going to go ahead and cover the top for another 5 minutes. And in total, we have 15 minutes of cooking time, which is going to make sure that it's really crisp on both sides and still remains soft and very, very delicious. And we don't let too much of the juices run out. And then that's it. Now I'm going to put it on heat number 2 for 5 minutes. And then after that, we're going to be ready to go ahead and serve it on our pita. And the pita that I have today is going to be whole wheat pita, which I'll show you guys as well. Okay guys, so the pita that I'm using today, it's just whole wheat pita, sorry. You can use homemade pita as well. You can use any variety of pita that you like. This is just what I have at home, and this is what I'm going to be using. And while the chicken is cooking, what I'm going to do here is make my salad mix for it. So in here I have a onion and I have some lettuce. And you could use red onions if you like. They're actually tastier, but this is what I have at home. And what I'm going to do is just go ahead and add in my parsley, my cucumbers, my green onions, my tomatoes. And this is for us to just create that veggie filling, right? And if you know in your family someone doesn't like something, you can just leave everything on the side and then they can add it themselves. But we like all of this, and the benefit of doing it this way is this, that I'm going to be squeezing the lemon juice on all of the veggies, so it's going to be very tangy and delicious. And what I'm going to do is just go ahead and, again, using a big spoon to squeeze out all the lemon juice. And there we go. And now all we have to do is just mix everything. And with that, okay guys, so here we go, just mixing everything in. And so now everything is ready. This is all we need. And just gonna put this on the side. Here we go. And this is my yogurt sauce, which I already told you guys how to make, which is just less than a tablespoon of salt and 2 garlics finely chopped up with some dried parsley, oregano, mint, dried leaves. And that's the yogurt sauce. And this I have here ready to take out my chicken in. And my pita, actually, I'll show you guys a cool step. What I can do right now actually is take out my pita and line it up on top of this because it's really warm, right? So here we go, a trick. It's gonna warm up my pita because there's all that steam coming from it. And I'm just gonna let it stay there for 2 minutes. I am going to turn off the heat now, as you can see. And then after 2 minutes, I'm gonna take out my chicken, put it in my bowl, and show you guys how to make the delicious wrap. So here we go, guys. Gonna take out the chicken, put it in here. Smells really, really good. Get all the juices in here. And now what we're gonna do is go ahead and get our pita ready. So here I have all my pitas warmed up, right, with the trick that I showed you guys. And all we're gonna do is just put it here, take some of the yogurt sauce, which I showed you guys how to make earlier, put it on, and then take some chicken, just like this. And you guys, it smells so good. Like, look at the color. It looks beautiful. Next thing I'm gonna do is get some veggies, right? From the veggies mix that we made. Just top it up. And of course, if you like it spicy like me, you can always add more hot sauce to it if you like. What I'm gonna add is a bit of sriracha. You could use barbecue sauce, you could use hot sauce, you could use ketchup, and here we go. And if you want, at the end, just drizzle it. And then the trick, first you do from the 2 sides, and then you roll it over. But make sure you don't warm the bread too much because it might start breaking. Like mine is kind of breaking because I warmed it up a bit too much. And then fold it over, and now I'm gonna cut it and put it on the plate. And that one is done. I'm gonna quickly make another one and show you guys. And because my pitas are small, I can't add too much things in it or else it will break. But if you have bigger pitas, of course you can fill it up more. And then taking some of the veggie mix, which I have made here. And then if you would like, you can add hot sauce, or if you don't like, you don't have to. You could top it up with more of the yogurt sauce, just like this. And then we're gonna go ahead and fold it up again. And so here it is, guys, just showing you. Just fold it, the sides, like this. And then you fold it in like this, press everything in. And if you have a little Q-tip, you can use that as well to hold it in. And there we go, guys. Easy breezy, delicious homemade shawarma wraps.